Alright, jumping straight into voiceover, y'all. I'm not even gonna lie, I did forget to film an intro because I was here for quite some time. My boyfriend did go ahead and try to be cute and make some dinner, and I was filming for hours. And when I realized, damn, I left the plate cold, I was like, you know what, let me just go ahead and eat. So completely forgot about the intro, just to be honest, little story time. But anyways, moving straight into the look, I did go ahead and start off with my brows just to save some time. But I did ask you guys in my last video if you guys were interested in an updated brow tutorial, so let me know if y'all want me to film that. Go ahead and leave me down a heart emoji in the comments if y'all want an updated brow tutorial. So another thing about this look, I wanted to go ahead and make it fun, and that way everybody could recreate it super easy. So I went ahead and made all of the products in today's video all affordable, yes babes. So if you guys want to be all euphoric in your room and go ahead and recreate this look, yes, all of the stuff is drugstore and super affordable. So first I started with the PIXI Vitsy priming oil, and now moving on to the elf putty primer. This is the acne fighting one, and I love this one. This is my favorite one, and as y'all can see, I do dig my nail into it and grab a huge glob because this stuff is that good. Now for foundation, I'm moving on to the Maybelline Superstay foundation, and I do want to try something a little bit different in today's routine. So I did actually work with all brushes for my makeup. Like I said, just trying something different. So I used a flat foundation brush just to spread it onto my skin, and then now I'm going in with a flat more top foundation brush. This one is from BH Cosmetics, and I'm also going to run that foundation down my neck, take a little coffee break, because girl, iced coffee is the wave, and you can have iced coffee all season around, honey. Love that. I'm the iced coffee queen. But now I just realized that, bitch, I just put foundation in my hair. Like, girl, which is why we did the wet hair look today, because I was going to actually do a whole different tire hairstyle. But yeah, bitch, we got foundation in the hair. Now moving on to contour, I am going to take the Juvia's Place. That's actually a foundation stick in a darker shade. This one is in the shade ABIDJAN. And of course, the infamous contour brush. This is actually a foundation brush from Morphe, but I love it for cream contour, you guys. Yeah, like literally went off on Instagram about this brush, and I will leave it in the description box, the exact number. But yeah, can you guys see the magic of this brush? I love it because of the shape of it. It just blends your contours so nicely. And now for blush, I am going to take the elf putty blush. This one is in the shade TURKS and CAICOS, I believe. And yeah, I really like the formula of the cream blushes from elf as well. Elf been killing it lately, I'm not even gonna lie. So for concealer, I'm gonna take the L'Oreal Infallible with a little bit of my elf hydrating concealer. And again, I did want to try a little bit something with my concealer, and girl, I did not use a sponge. I'm actually gonna blend out my concealer with a brush today. This is the Morphe G2 brush. It's kind of like a beauty blender on a stick. And pretty much, I've been seeing a lot of girls on Instagram and TikTok blend out their concealer with a brush instead of a beauty blender. And I was like, let me see what the hype is about. And bitch, do you see that under eye? I was so blown away. I was like, hold on, girl. Hold on, because why haven't I been doing this like since forever? Like, well, what is happening here? I went back in with my contour brush just to hug that up, just to make sure everything is nice and blended. But bitch, I'm mind blown. And if you haven't tried using a brush to blend out your concealer, girl, I definitely recommend trying it. So for powder, I'm going to be using this Morphe Set and Bake powder. This one is in a shade Translucent, and I thought that it was going to be like really stark white, but it actually had a little bit of color to it, which I was hype about. And do y'all see how pigmented this powder is? I was like, oh shit, I thought it was actually going to leave me super like dry and like, I don't know, sometimes I really do not like extremely like pigmented powders like this because I am dry skin. So I did go ahead and wipe away that excess powder, but I did set it with a dry beauty blender, like just so that way it could really get into my under eye. And girl, I was like, hold on, this is 2 for 2. 2 for 2, okay? Impressed, obsessed actually with this powder. Oh my god, I love it. I don't know why I never used this powder before, but I believe one of you guys put me on in my comments, and I actually ended up trying it for today's video, and bitch, I was hype. What I was not hype about is my damn Rimmel bronzer breaking for the 3rd time. Like, y'all, this is the 3rd one that I bought. And don't get me wrong, like, that's the up and downside to affordable drugstore makeup. Like, yes, it's cheap. We love that it don't break the bank. But bitch, you drop it and it's gone. Like, this shit shatters so easy. It's so cheap in quality. I'm not gonna lie. Like, the formula is bomb, I give it that. But bitch, I'm tired of buying it, so I don't even know if I'm gonna be using that, to be honest. Like, just being real. Anyways, I am now gonna set my face with the Sephora powder and set my eyelids. And then I felt like I wanted to just deepen up my contour just a little bit, because I knew I was gonna use a lot of like colored lighting for my intro and like for my TikTok and stuff. So I was like, you know what, let me deepen up my contour. It might look a little crazy now. Of course, this is not ideal for every day, but if you're gonna do a high glam look where you're doing like a lot to the face, sometimes the structure of like the cheekbones and the nose can tend to like just get faded away, especially in pictures and stuff like that. So you do want to make sure that everything is brought to life. So for blush, I'm gonna take the Wet n Wild. This is actually Nudist Society. This used to be one of my favorite go-to blushes, and I love it because it's more like a nude blush. It's not like too much, which I already knew I was gonna do a lot to the eyes, so I was like, you know what, let's keep the skin kind of like toned down. Also for highlight, I'm gonna take this one from Elf. This is from their Retro Paradise collection that came out last year. And girl, at first I wasn't too crazy about the highlight, but if you're doing a look like this where it's like Euphoria, you're here for all the sparkle and the glitter on the skin, then now is the time to back this shit out. Okay, so as you guys can see, we're gonna jump into the fun part, which is the eyes. So I wanted to go ahead and map out what we're gonna be doing first, just to make everything easier for us. So I did go in with a peach liner, but you could not see it at all on camera. So now I'm going in with more of like a lighter yellow. This is the BFF cream gel liner from ColourPop. I will leave the shade name to this one, but it's kind of like a very light skin tone white yellow shade. And yeah, I'm gonna be using this to kind of like map out our graphic liner. For this, I am always super close to my camera, so my apologies. Like, y'all already know how I do. I never said that I was the A1 best YouTuber, okay? I be struggling with my content and also sometimes trying to film and get everything in frame. So yeah, please bear with me. My apologies. So now we got both eyes nice and mapped out, and now I am gonna jump into our first palette. This is the BEBELLA Life in Pastel, and this one is so pretty. I am gonna take that beautiful pink shade, and you want to go ahead and be messy with this. This is the fun thing about these Euphoria looks, that you just want to go ahead and let your creativity just go ahead and have a mind of its own. At first, it's just gonna be placing glitter, rhinestones, and it's just gonna be doing its own thing. I never seen a Euphoria look, honestly, that was identical to one another, because like I said, this is when a true artist's creativity just takes place and you just do what it do. It literally looks like this that honestly make me fall in love with makeup again. I know a lot of us have been homesick and still dealing with this pandemic, and honestly, I really encourage all of you prima donnas to jump into your makeup collection and just have some fun. Okay, let's stop already with the damn boring nude looks and jump into something fun. Okay, so now I'm gonna jump into this other palette. This is the ColourPro Cosmetics palette, and I knew I wanted to use that iridescent shade, but first I was gonna go into the shade C5, which is that more pinky purpley shade, because girl, that first shade that I showed y'all, like that bluey purple duochrome, so fire, like fire. This shade on its own was very, very pretty, and it made the lid look more like a pinky wet. I did want to do a mixture of tones, which is why I did use a pink at first, because I knew when I did put that purple blue duochrome on top, it was gonna just reflect all different type of shades in different lighting. So yeah, that's the fun part again about Euphoria looks. Like, have fun with it, bitch. Mix textures, mix different shades, like you can really go all out. So now I'm popping on that duochrome shade, and as you guys can see, I'm going in with more of a wet brush. So I did spray my brush with the Morphe Luminous Setting Spray, and this just literally took the look to a whole new level. Like, as you guys can see, one eye without it and the other eye with the duochrome pigment, and bitch, fire. Like, and then with my new camera, like, I'm living. I had to step back for a second just so y'all could really see how 1 minute it looks blue, it looks silver, it looks pink, it looks purple. It's just fucking everything for me. Jumping back into the BEBELLA palette. I'm so hyped I can't even speak. I'm going to take that whitest shade for my inner corner highlights. And girl, that was pretty much it for the eyeshadow. I did want to go ahead and make, you know, this look a little bit more fierce or whatever. So I did go in with my Morphe Make It Big liquid liner. This is my favorite liner at the moment. And bitch, I do have a Morphe discount code, so definitely check out the description box. And yeah, we just want to go ahead and wing it out. I haven't done a wing liner in a minute, and I was so proud of the fact that, bitch, I caught it on camera. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. And yeah, I was like having such a good eyeliner day. So I was like, okay, Les, heard me. You definitely want to go ahead and put on some music. I will say that before creating a Euphoria look, because you definitely need to get into the vibe, okay? I had my Doja Cat playing, my Nicki Minaj. I had her in the background. Like, I needed to become her, if that made sense. So yeah, now I'm just going to go ahead and set that matte liner with some matte black shadow, I meant. And I'm just literally ping-ponging back and forth between the BEBELLA palette and the ColourPro Cosmetics palette. And they both are, like I said, super affordable. So I'll leave them both in the description box. And as you guys can see, setting your liner with matte black shadow just literally just transforms it. All right, this is the part where like the whole look was about to go in shambles. First of all, my boyfriend was blowing mine because why are you always in my footage, bro? Second, all my rhinestones fell. So now I'm like, do I even want to go forth with this look? Because this little rhinestone thing that I got here, it literally had all different colors, and then it had the white ones literally from small to big. So when I dropped it, bitch, now they're all scattered. So do you understand already how long it takes to glue on rhinestones? Nonetheless, now you got to pick out one by one, small and big, bitch. I was about to say, let's just forget about it. But I was dedicated, okay? So give my ass a thumbs up for still going through with this look after I dropped the rhinestones. Shout out to my boyfriend, though, because he dead helped me pick them up one by one because I was dead about to cry. And he was dead helping me. So, yeah, it ended up working out. It did take longer than expected. So, apologies, babe. You know I ruined date night. You know, I know you cooked for me. But, yeah, I was really struggling with these rhinestones. Like... First of all, I don't have one of those rhinestone picker neither. So I literally just put a little bit of glue on the back of a brush. So that's how I pick up the rhinestones. But yeah, I literally had to look at one by one which one was small, which one was big. But it ended up coming out together. So basically, I just did an array of small, medium, big rhinestones. And then I did follow where I did put the liner, that white ColourPop liner. And then you do want to add some white rhinestones around it just to make it look like it's exploding. You know, get creative with it. And then I did make a little tear, you know. Like I said. It just went a whole different direction. Anyways, moving on, I did go ahead and take that dark purple just to smoke out my lower lash line because I did want to fill that weird gap that was on my lower lash line where the rhinestones stopped. So I do recommend smoking out your lower lash line and then setting the face with the Morphe Luminous Setting Spray. And yeah, girl, it's finally coming together. I love it. Last but not least is the lips. This is the Morphe Bite Me lip liner. Literally one of my favorite lip liners. I love the formula of these Morphe lip liners. Girl, they only like $3. $3 and they glide on like butter. Like I literally have all of them, like all of the nudes, like in every shade is my shit. And then for my lips is the only thing that was not like drugstore affordable is the P. Louise base. I actually do just pop that onto the center of my lips. And then for gloss, I did go in with the Essence High Shine lip gloss. That is almost running out. It looks so disgusting, I know. But girl, this is literally like my third one already. Another like $3 product that you definitely need. Like when I tell you this is the best clear gloss on the market, it makes your lips look like glass. Another product that's fire. But yeah, let's go ahead and lower this lighting because I love incorporating some low lighting footage just so that way y'all could really see the true colors of everything. And girl, I am gagging. Like, I love this. I love Euphoria looks. I had to go ahead and put on my colorful lights just to bring the whole Euphoria look to life. I'm actually thinking about starting a little Euphoria series on my channel, so let me know if y'all here for more Euphoria looks. So yeah, thank you all for watching, and until next time, babes, bye.